To start this mat class today, all you need is a towel and something for your, or like a head towel. So go ahead, grab that now, and then we'll be on the mat and getting started. We're gonna make this a full body experience today and warm up our low back, because I don't know, like me, because it's so cold today, I just need to warm up the body and feel a little mobile again. So that's what today's gonna be for. So just grab your towel and we'll get going. I guess I don't have my towel. That's crazy. Oh well, that's okay. But grab your towel. Where is my towel? Don't know. Alright. Well, I guess I don't have my towel, so I'm gonna make do, don't worry. But if you need your towel, great. You don't have to have one. And like me, I can't find my own. So whatever, that's okay. But go ahead and lay down. Let's hug our knees in our chest. The towel right now would just be for the back of your head. So actually I have a pillow, so I'm going to use that. So just use a pillow or towel for your head. And hug those knees in your chest, rock side to side. And hug those knees in tight. I'm actually going to grab onto the bottoms of my feet. Because if you're like me and a little more flexible and mobile, go for the tighter squeeze there. And I'm holding onto the back of my feet and gently pressing my feet into my hands. And if that's too much, go for your hands underneath your thighs and press your thighs into your hands. And that way, you're going to start allowing your low back to extend down towards your mat as your tailbone reaches down toward the mat. So take your Pilates breathing here. Breathing in through the nose to expand those ribs and diaphragm. Exhale, pull your navel away from your thighs, finding a low belly engagement. On your next inhale, pull the belly down to that low belly engagement. Feel how those rib cage can still expand. Exhale, blow out, pulling your belly away, deeper away from your thighs. So stay here, take that breathing. Inhale, breathe in. Pulling that navel towards your spine, feel the back of your back and your side body open. And exhale. Pull your belly away from your thighs. Do one more. Inhale in. And exhale, blow out. Pull your navel away from your thighs. Take a deep breath in. This time you're going to curl up your head, neck, and shoulders. To the tip of the shoulder blade, my hands still stay here. Or hands are still pressing to the back of the thigh. Breathe in the upper back. Feel the shoulder blades expand. And exhale, roll back down nice and easy. Deep breath in again. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhaling. Curl up your head, neck, and shoulders. Keep pressing your your feet into your hands. Feel your tailbone down on the mat. And then roll back down. Last time. Deep breath in. Exhale, curl up. Another deep breath in, filling the back space up there. Make sure your head's mobile. Try shaking out your head, yes and no. Keep your breastbone soft and roll right back down. Hopefully that gave you a pretty good spine stretch. And just let your legs wobble as they need to. Good, keep those knees in fairly close, but make sure the hip flexors are pretty soft still. And do some ankle circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, especially in the cold. Man, feet can get really crickety and stiff. Mine do. Maybe I'm the only one. I don't know, but mine do. And do that again, rolling outward. Really find the biggest fullest circle you can make with your ankles. And then inward circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now my knees kind of came wide. Just let your knees go where they need to go to feel your hip flexors, your hips really soft. Even though they're pulled in, there should be no tension in those hip flexors there. Your tailbone, sits bones should be still reaching down towards the mat, so you get a little lengthening in your spine there. And your hands are just holding onto your knees, so you allow your tailbone and sits bones to reach gently towards the mat. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Tuck your tailbone, zipping up that pubic bone to navel. Bring your knees a little closer, but still keeping those hips soft. So you get a little motion in that low back. Do that again. Inhale, reach your tailbone down. So it feels like you're slightly arching your low back. And then you exhale, zipping up the pubic bone to navel. Really getting a good coccyx curl in here. So you lift your tailbone just slightly up from the engagement of your abdominals. And then inhale back down. And exhale, lift that tailbone up from that low belly engagement. Tailbone should be up and hug your knees in your chest. Again, you're just taking a big, nice squeeze here. Hands wrapped around. This right now, my tailbone is off the mat purposely. So exhale, really feel your belly pull down to your low back so your tailbone lifts up, and then roll it back down. Exhale, peeling up that tailbone and rolling back down. So it feels like a little rock. And back down. Exhale, and back down. One more, and back down. My knees are still in my chest, but my tailbone and sits bone is going to reach down towards the mat. So I'm resisting myself. I'm resisting my tailbone away or down towards the mat, but away from my knees. So my knees staying close, and I'm holding resistance there so I can really reach my tailbone down, get a pretty good stretch in my low back, and then exhale, relax. So this time, instead of tucking, I'm reaching the tailbone down. I feel extension in my low back. Reaching my sits bones and tailbone down to the low mat. You should get a good stretch in your hips, glute area, low back area, and then exhale, release. Just bring your tailbone parallel back to the ground. Inhale, reach that tailbone down towards the mat. And exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, reaching down. Pull your belly down. Keep that low belly engagement happening. And exhale, relax. Oh, okay. Hopefully. That felt good for me, so hopefully it felt good for you. Just sway side to side one more time. Go ahead, extend your legs all the way up, getting a nice gentle hamstring stretch. Again, our hamstrings help contribute to the low back pain we have. Now that towel, if you want to take it from behind your head and bring it across your feet so you can hold on to it, go ahead. Otherwise, if you are bendy like me, grab your toes and reach your tailbone and sits bones down towards the mat. My goodness. Okay, so I'm reaching my heels up towards the ceiling. So then I find energy from my heel all the way to my sits bone. Inhale, extend, stand 10. Exhale, bend your knees. Tailbone should still be on the mat. Inhale, lift those heels up towards the ceiling. Feel lengthening behind the knees from your heel to your sits bone. Don't let the tailbone come off though. Tailbone stays down, reaching towards the mat. So I allow my glute to lengthen down to the mat. And then exhale, bend. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Pull your belly down on those inhales. Exhale, bend. Pull the belly down deeper into your low back. Finding those deep intrinsic muscles working for your abdomen. Inhale. Open up those ribs, the side body, the back. Exhale. 1 more. And exhale, bend. Hug those knees in your chest. And rock side to side again. My goodness. So, when your low back is super tight, really nice ways to just get that low back going. Okay, so I'm going to keep my right knee in my chest. The left foot's going to go down. Again, I'm going to grab onto my foot. If that's too much for you, you can always grab a pillow and put that towel behind your foot here so you're somewhere comfortable. But I'm going to be here. Already, I can feel my tailbone and sits bone peeling off, right? Curling underneath myself. So to counteract that in this tight squeeze, I'm going to again reach my pelvis down, my tailbone, sits bone down towards the mat so I feel my low back completely on the mat. From here, take a deep breath in. I exhale, I curl up my head, neck, and shoulders here. My hands are still pressing in my hands, so I create tension in my upper body to help bring me up. Now, if I wanted to come up more, I'd press my foot into my hand. But I'm going to go just to the tip of my shoulder blade and then back down. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, curl up. Pull your belly down away from your thigh here. Low belly engaged, tailbone, pelvis connected to the mat, and back down. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, curl up. Rounding your forehead towards your knee, getting a good stretch along the right side of my back, elbows open and wide so I can get deeper into my curl, and I go back down. Switch feet. Actually, don't switch feet. Stay here, elongate that right leg. Just bring it out. I'm going to scoot back so you can kind of see my whole body here. Allow the leg to just go back and forth, back and forth. Release that hip. Just let the leg wobble in the hip socket. We have natural in and out motions of our leg, right? So just wobble it out. And then rotate and then drag the heel back in. Let me regroup my thoughts here. So you're going to inhale, slide the foot out. Just let it slide. Let the foot be supported by the ground. So the heel slides out. And I lengthen and I flex my foot at the very top there. Inhale, reach through the heel. Exhale, find your deep, low, intrinsic, transverse abdominals. Pull down, wrap through the front body. And to imprint your low back into the mat, to drag that foot back in. Again, 2 more times. Inhale. I reach and extend the back of my leg all the way along the mat. Feel a little engagement at the back of the leg. Exhale, wrapping the side bodies, pulling those bottom ribs around the front to really draw down the navel, soften the breastbone, and come right back in. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, bend. All right, good. Left side. Left side here. We grab the foot. Take a deep breath in. Make sure your tailbone and sits bone are connected to the mat already. Feeling a little extension of your low back. Exhale, curl up your head, neck, and shoulders. Press your foot into your hands so you close that chain. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, curl up higher. Pull your navel down. One more time. Exhale, blow out. And back down. Again, deep breath in. Exhale, curl up. 2, press your hand into your feet into your hand, around that spine. Keep that tailbone, sits bone down, and back down. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, curl up. Just to the tip of the shoulder blade, take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, curl up. One more. Pull your belly down away from your thigh. See your belly actually fall down without tucking the pelvis. Keep that tailbone down. One more. And relax. Extend the left foot out nice and long. That should hopefully give you a really big upper back stretch too, like between the shoulder blades. That's really good. So rotate that leg out and in. Keep your breathing easy, but just let the leg wobble. Continue finding that side body motion of the ribs, and as you exhale, wrapping the bottom ribs around the front, keeping that low abdominal nicely engaged. And every inhale, you're still pulling your belly into the mat. And every exhale, you're increasing that pulling down. Good. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, drag the heel on the mat to bend that knee. Finding those deep intrinsic muscles of your abdomen working to drag the leg in. Our leg muscle attaches to the abdomen. We're just underneath. Inhale, elongate. And then you have that muscle here pulling down, helping you activate those abdominals. One more. And exhale. Good. All right. You're going to bring your legs straight up towards the ceiling. You're going to exhale. If it hurts your low back to be here, bring your hands into a little triangle. Bring it behind your low back. You're going to exhale, doing little pelvic lifts up from the breath. And it looks like this. You're just lifting your butt up. I'm squeezing my inner thighs. I'm gathering my sits bones. And I'm slightly engaging my glutes so I can lift my bum off the mat. So it looks like this. Go ahead and try it. Take some work. Just try to gather everything and lift up. And it feels like the air is being punched out of your abdominals. So you're really lifting and finding height. Let's do that 2 more times. And 1 more. And you should feel it from deep down, like you're being punched out all the air from your gut. If you have a pillow behind your head, get rid of it. You're going to either have your hands by your side or here to protect your low back. I like them by the side. Exhale. You're going to go for a rollover. So you're going to inhale, lower the legs down 45 degrees. Exhale. Bring your legs up and over here. All right, now this is too much for you. Just bring your knees and your chest again. Otherwise, extend your legs here. Keep your weight on your shoulders. Then bend your knees. This is very, actually not very classical of me right now. But just so you will extend those hips up towards the ceiling. Make sure the weight is on the shoulder blades and not on your neck. That's very important. Keep the weight on the shoulders. Your toes can come down for now. All right, now lift the feet up. Pull your navel up towards your spine. Feel the hips lift out of your waist here. Now roll down, softening your breastbone. Squeeze your inner thighs. Press the back of your arms down into the mat. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Lengthen and soften the neck. And roll the spine down. Inhale, lower the legs down. 45-degree angle. Exhale. Bring those legs over. This time, try to keep your feet parallel here. Deep breath in the back. Expand those ribs here. Lift those hips up. Flex your feet and roll down. Reaching out through the heels. Soften your breastbone. Keep the neck soft. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lower 1 more time. Exhale. There, flex your feet. And exhale, roll down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in your chest again. Let the blood settle for a second because going over your head is a lot. Again, always know your body. If you have any cervical issues, do not do that. Should have said that before, but there you go. So always just do what is best for your body. Take a deep breath in again, and exhale, bring yourself up to a nice rocking position. To continue getting into that low back, we're going to stay in a tight ball. We're not going to do rolling like a ball, but something like a prep for it. So today is, again, just like about warming up the body, making sure the spine feels mobile in this cold, because cold does that to you. So you're going to scoot your sits bones in a little, as close as you can to your heels. Okay, that way we warm up the bum and here. Here I'm still holding on to my feet. If you can't do that, grab your towel, bring it underneath your feet, and then hold it, choke it up so you have something to bind yourself there. You're going to be here. I'm really nice and close. My hands are going to press into, my feet are pressing into my hands. So I feel a stretch in my upper body. I'm going to curl my forehead towards my knees without my shoulders rising up. So really feel the shoulder blades widen across your upper back. Take a couple deep breaths here, breathing in through the nose. Really expand your rib cage here. Exhale, pull your belly away from your thighs. So you get a deep rounding in your mid-low back. Do that again. Inhale in. And exhale, rocking back towards your sits bones so you can deeper the roundness in your low back. One more time. And exhale, keep widening your shoulders across your back and sit up nice and tall. That should feel really good. You're going to sit nice and upright. You're going to lift your chest up. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, if you're anything like me, Cold probably got me a lot more tighter here. So we're gonna come back. You're gonna be here again. Go ahead, rock back all the way down. Rolling down. Find your low back, your mid back, and down. Take a deep breath in. My hands are gonna start sliding behind my thighs. Come up to the tip of your shoulder blade. Rounding up. Open your elbows. Curl up one vertebrae at a time. And hug the back of your knees in. And sit up nice and tall. Let's do it again. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck your tailbone. Hands become behind the thighs. Gives you a little resistance. Make sure your tailbone, your sits bones are grounded into the mat. And lower all the way down. Deep breath in. Exhale, soften the breastbone. Feel your low belly working for you. Take an extra breath there. And sit up nice and tall. We're going to stay down. And on the next one, deep breath in. Exhale, tuck your tailbone around through. Soften that breastbone. All the way down. Very good. Being right here, open up your feet hip width. You're gonna prop yourself up here in a little bit, but if your back feels like mine, it needs a moment. So just be here. Maybe just breathe. Breathing in through the nose. Exhale, soften those ribs. Chest. And find a crescent moon behind your neck. So your neck should still be curved, just like there is a moon in the back of your neck here. So just imagine that. Take a couple more breaths. Pulling your navel down as you breathe in and exhale. Really pulling the bottom rib around the front of your body so you feel the waistline cinch and squeeze together. So you get that hourglass figure shape. One more time. And exhale. Keep softening the breastbone, the chin away from your chest. Last time. Exhale. Good. You're going to bring yourself up. Nope, I lied. You're going to lift your chest up. So you're going to feel like your heart is being pulled from your chest and it's really leading you up like this. So you're going to inhale. You're going to find your head looking up and over your head. Try to bring the crown of your head on the mat. And exhale, roll back down. Do that 2 more times. Press your upper shoulders, your palms and forearms into the mat. Lift your chest up. And exhale, ripple through the spine to elongate from the back. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, lead with the chest, lead with the breastbone. Inhale, look up. Crown of the head on the mat, shine your breastbone up. Exhale, roll back down. Last time, inhale, lift the chest. Press down on your elbows, that will help. And exhale, roll back down. Arms here. Do some puppet arms for me. Inhale, shoulders up. Shoulders down. 2 more, shoulders up. Shoulders down. 1 more, shoulders up. Shoulders down. Last time, inhale up and down. Keep those shoulders in line with your spine. You're going to do arm circles. Inhale up and over your head. Take a deep breath in. Pull your navel towards your spine, really imprinting your spine down towards the mat. Exhale, circle the arms by your hips. Inhale up. Think of the back of the neck being nice and soft. Crescent moon still gently holding up your neck. Or go back with the pillow under your head. Inhale. Exhale. Wrapping those bottom ribs together at the bottom. Inhale up. Pull your navel all the way down to the low back like a push pin. Exhale. That push pin pulls deeper down. Now reverse the circle. Keep pulling your arms up and over your head. Inhale. Exhale. Float the arms up. Inhale down. And I exhale to float the hands up. Breathing out before my hands lift off the mat. Inhale. So I breathe out now to anchor the arms into my side body and float up those arms. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Here. Palms facing each other. My arms go back in line with my ears. I'm going to exhale. Curl up my head, neck, and shoulders looking through my arms. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Curl up. One vertebrae at a time to sit up nice and tall. Very good. Deep breath in. Tuck your tailbone, roll down. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but I hope you enjoy it. And roll down all the way down. We're going to do that again. Arms swing up by your ears. Inhale, curl up your head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale, curl up. Reaching nice and controlled to come up to sitting. Last time, inhale at the top. Exhale, rolling down your low back, your mid back, your upper back. Hands swing up and over your head. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders float up. Exhale, curl up all the way. Sit up tall. Extend your legs and take a stretch forward. Oh boy. Do whatever you need to do here. Wiggle around. Something that's really helpful is letting one hip slide away so it helps get a long lengthening and side body stretch in that low back area. So I'm going to reach a sits bone behind me as I roll over to my right leg, and then roll over to my left leg as I reach my right sits bone behind me. So just playing with movement like that, feeling your sits bones, the bottom, reach long and away from the heel so you get a little deeper stretch, and then roll up one vertebrae at a time. Give me a thumbs up if your spine feels good. I really hope it does, because that really just opened up mine. So let me know if that did good for you. I would really appreciate that. All right, so now we're gonna go to our hands and knees. Time is moving fast today. Tuck those toes. Go into a downward dog. Track through your feet. Just give me a few petals of the feet. Reach one, or keep one leg straight, one knee bent, and exhale, switch. Inhale, and exhale, switch. Inhale, and switch. Again, inhale, and switch. Two more. And last one. And both heels down. If that is too much on your low back, feel free to bend your knees, but keep the sits bones reaching up on a high diagonal with your belly pulling up and away from your chest. Be mindful that your ribs are not overly splayed like I'm doing. And just check myself. Really close those bottom ribs around to hold that belly in place in line with your spine. So now there, you're gonna rock, really press into your inner feet, inner heels. So then you're rounding your low back, shifting weight. So yes, so rock towards the front of your hands. So you get this elephant position, a rounded low back. From here, you're gonna lift your heels up. You're gonna exhale, drop the heels, hover them off the mat. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm really pulling my navel up away from the mat. Inhale, extend my legs. And right there, keep the weight shifted towards your hands. Low back rounded. Inhale, rise up. Hovering knees. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Keep that low back rounded. Upper arms wrapping under the armpit, elbows soft. Exhale, pull that pubic bone up to your navel. Keep your head soft. Blow out the air. Widen the collarbone, widen the upper back. Inhale, lengthen. And track your feet again. Walk your feet, towards your hands. and forward bending for a second. Your left hand comes to the right ankle. You're gonna twist yourself up as you bend your left knee. So you're standing up. Inhale, exhale, forward bend. Wrap your left hand to your left ankle. Bend your right knee, extend your left arm up. Inhale, exhale, forward bend. And reverse. Extend up. And forward bend. Again, if that's too much for you, just bend both knees bent and then do the rotation. Up. And if you have to have a hand on the floor, bring the hand on the floor. And then bring it over across your mat. That helps you get a little more rotation. And down. Bend your knees, roll up one vertebrae at a time. All the way up. And that is it for today. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope that warmed you up a little bit. And I will see you all next time. Thanks for joining.